Building a pair of rugged, strong arms that your kids will look at in awe, wondering if you're a superhero, doesn't necessarily require curling dumbbells nor barbells. Don't get me wrong, those are great as well. If you like to incorporate them in your training when, let's say, you're working out from home. But some bodyweight exercises, when done right, can actually outperform traditional weights, especially when it comes to building strength and muscle through deeper ranges of motion that stretch your muscles in ways that, as I'll show you today, weights often can't. So, when the weather is good and you have some extra time, I say throw a set of rings in your backpack, ditch the dumbbells, and get outside for the extra mood and vitamin D boost. Although in today's video we'll be focusing on isolation exercises, I want to be clear that building a pair of rugged, strong arms is, to a big extent, a side effect of getting really strong in all the main upper body compound arm building calisthenic exercises. If you're wondering which are these exercises, number 1, we have chin-ups. Number 2 are pull-ups as well, even though chin-ups favor your biceps a bit more. Dips, which you can also do from a more upright position for extra tricep emphasis. Handstand push-ups or pike push-ups if you're not there yet. Rows and push-ups, which you can do with a close grip, again for more tricep activation. Assuming these are a staple of your weekly training, that is when isolation work, meaning the exercises I'll be covering today, can help you further build sleeve-busting arms. If you're trying to grow your arms, focusing on tricep development is essential since this muscle group makes close to 2/3 of your upper arm's muscle mass. So although most people think of biceps when it comes to arm development, you definitely don't want to neglect tricep training. My favorite exercise here are Pike skull crushers, which is a name I've made up for this one since I haven't seen it anywhere else, at least done the way I do it. Most people focus on a more straight body posture, which engages the core as well. But if you really want to laser focus on your tris, give this variation a try. Start by leaning on your toes and bend at the hips. The goal here being placing as much weight as possible on your arms. Next, bend at the elbows and lower your body until the ring passes right over your head like a halo. Pause for a brief second with your elbows tucked in and press back up again as much as you can in a controlled and smooth fashion. Now, these are super hard to get started with, but there's no better exercise to blast your triceps, whether you're into calisthenics or traditional lifting. So take it slowly with easier progressions and be patient. Specifically, start by stepping 2 shoe lengths away from the ring and make sure that you again bend a bit at the hips to focus more on the triceps rather than the core. Build your strength up to 12 clean reps and repeat this process, this time 1 shoe length away from the ring. Lastly, 1 shoe max out again this position with 12 really good form reps. Start working on ring skull crushers from a more piked position. Ring curls target the short head of your biceps, aka your inner bicep, and although it's not as flashy as the long head, which gives your arms that mountain peak when you flex, they do give your arms a fuller and more rugged look. Therefore, although the next exercise is one of the best exercises you can do for your arms, even better than bicep curls, do not neglect this variation either. Set the ring's height at the bottom of your rib cage and step 2 shoe lengths away. Keeping your body straight, like a standing plank, use an underhand grip, which will help you feel and perform the exercise a lot better. Lean back and curl the rings towards your forehead. At the top, pause briefly, squeezing your biceps, and go down again in a smooth manner. Both on the way up and down movement should be generated from your elbows, which should remain as fixed as possible. As you get stronger across a rep range of 6 to 12 reps, keep stepping closer to the rings as shown previously. If the surface you're standing on is slippery, you can also perform these with knees bent. Next, to target that longer, flashy head of the biceps, we'll be working on pelican curls. The reason these work so amazingly is because you are forcing your biceps to contract from a deep stretch, which research shows to be one of the most effective ways to grow a muscle, and something you do not get from curling a barbell or a dumbbell. Step forward until the lower part of the ring is at the bottom of your rib cage. Using a false supinated grip, lean forward by slowly extending your elbows. Once again, keep your elbows as fixed as possible and curl yourself up, maintaining the whole of your body as rigid as possible. Only stop when your knuckles are digging into your ribs. Remember, the negative/lower phase is just as important as going up, and as you get stronger across a rep range of 6 to 12 repetitions, keep stepping slowly closer to the rings. That was all for today. If you have any questions, leave them below as usual. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching and you are serious about transforming your body, stepping it up with your training and your nutrition, you can always fill in the form that you can find in the top comment below. This is a simple Google form, and by doing so, we can book a free consultation call, sit down and chat and see if we're a good fit. Until next time, keep on training.